doll almost effect. This side we have pure glam. This side we have devastated, creepy old doll. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Starting off, I'm taking a black liquid liner and just drawing a line across my face, but I am keeping this rounded, and I'm taking quite a smaller chunk of my face, which is going to be the glam side, and leaving the bigger chunk of my face for the cracked doll. And remember, this doesn't have to be perfect because after all, we are a cracked doll. I just added some lines and cracks to give it that full effect. Moving on to foundation, I'm taking this NYX Invincible Foundation. This has been my favorite lately and is only $11, and it's so high coverage and so photogenic. It just looks perfect and beautiful on the skin. It is a bit tan, but this was the closest shade to my skin color. So just blending that into my skin using a kabuki brush, not a kabuki brush, sorry, a flat top brush or just a regular foundation brush. And this one is by BH Cosmetics. You can get this in their Pinka Dot set, and I love this set. So just blending that out all over my face, and also taking some on my eye, and also putting some down my neck and chest, and make sure to stay within the lines. So color in the lines, don't color outside the lines, because we're going to leave that to the cracked doll. So just blend that on your neck and chest, and you are done. Thumbs up. Then I'm taking this Revlon Light Pale Concealer and just highlighting under my eyes. I am looking at a reference photo for this. You don't have to, but the model in the reference photo had really highlighted under eyes more than I would usually do, so I just did that, and I am blending this out with my finger because the warmth of your finger will actually make the concealer melt into your skin. I know it sounds gross, but it's better than using a foundation brush or like a concealer brush, because sometimes it can get kind of creasy and streaky. And then taking this white powder from the JLB Cosmetics contour palette, and a big fluffy brush. This one is also by BH Cosmetics, and just powdering my face. Make sure to keep this inside the lines. Don't go outside of the lines. Most important thing, don't go outside the lines. Stay in the lines, okay? Okay. Then I'm taking this warmed tones, kind of orangey bronzer, also from the JLB Cosmetics palette. And this does have a bit of shimmer, but it's very, very unnoticeable. Like, you can't even notice it. So I'm just starting at kind of the tip of my ear and then rounding it outwards almost to the apple of my cheek, but a little bit before the apple of my cheek. And just blend, 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 blend. And then I'm taking this kind of very light pink blush and an angled blush brush and just putting this on the apples of my cheeks and applying this quite heavily because we still want a little bit of doll on our glam side. So not totally glam, just a little bit doll. And dolls usually have very, very pink cheeks, so just apply your blush. Moving on to highlighter, I'm using, of course, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. And just highlighting the tops of my cheekbones, nothing too special, because I feel like dolls don't usually have highlighted cheeks or contoured cheeks, but I still wanted to incorporate some contouring and highlighting into this look. For the eyes, I'm using this e.l.f. Wicked Beauty Book that you can find at Target only at Halloween time. And I'm taking this dark gray shade and I'm carving out my crease, and I'm using a e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush, and I'm just carving out my crease, but then I'm also taking a bit and winging it out. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend it out later, so I'm just using a wing. As you can see, it's very rounded, not perfect, and then taking a big fluffy brush and just blending this out so we do get some smokiness and not just a harsh line, because that's not what we're going for. We're going for a nice purple, black, smoky kind of eye on the glam side of our face. Thumbs up again. Then going into the Urban Decay Electric palette, I'm taking this purple. I forgot what it's called, but I'm just using a e.l.f. brush. I don't remember what this is called, but I'm putting this on the outer V of my eye. This wasn't very pigmented, so you know what? Who cares? Who cares? It's all good. All good. So yeah, I just put this on the outer V, and I also smoked out just a little tiny bits underneath the lash line, or on the lower lash line, if that makes sense, as you can see. Just blend, blend, blend. Blending is key. Going into the Anastasia Artist palette, I'm taking my most favorite shade from the whole entire world and this palette. This is called Dusty Rose, and I'm taking this into the upper crease so that we kind of have a little pop of color, if you get what I mean. It's not really a pop of color, but I just wanted this color because I love it. And then taking this shade called Revolt, also from the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm using a BH Cosmetics flat shader brush and just packing this onto my lid. This is the most beautiful, glittery, gray silver shade, and it's very pigmented and opaque, and I just love it to death. It's so, so beautiful. Then I just took some liquid liner. Of course, this is the L'Oreal one. Not doing anything special. No wing today, folks. Sorry. But you could incorporate a wing if you wanted to. And just doing a simple line and focusing a bunch in the inner corner of my eye because we want it to be very black in the inner corner, almost have a cat's eye shape. Then I just put on some Maybelline The Turbo Mascara. Nothing too special, just put a couple coats, and I did cut the clip short. Otherwise, it'd be a million years, because mascara takes me a million years, more like 5 minutes. But who cares? Moving on. I'm taking this kind of brown coppery shade and a big fluffy brush and just smoking this out on my lower lash line. This shade is so, so pretty and I love it. Just perfect shade for the lower lash line. But beware, it is a bit glittery, but who cares? It doesn't really show up. Then I just took some of this beautiful NYX Black Label lipstick. It is either in Ruby or Garnet, one of those two, but I'm just focusing this inside of the lines because there is a line straight down our lips where our cracked doll will be. So just focus that on one side of your lips, and we are good. Then I mixed some very light foundation and some white pigment. This is called Velvet Vanilla by Bare Minerals, and I just put this on my face because I didn't have a white cream foundation or like face paint or like cream body stuff. I keep on saying like a lot. Well, who cares? So I'm just putting this on the other side of my face because this is where our cracked doll will be, and usually dolls have a very white face or like pale or like just very ghostly and unhealthy white color. Yay! Then get your eyebrows on fleek, nothing too special. And then going back into the e.l.f. Wicked book thingamabobber, I'm taking the light gray and the dark gray, and I'm using this as my contour shade. Woo! And I don't know why I decided to use a gray, but I thought it just really brought out the doll effect instead of using the little glitter bronzer, which I planned on using, but then I thought, we need this. We need some gray contour in our lives. We need it, people. And then I'm also doing some shading on my temples and my forehead using a mixture of both that dark gray and the light gray. And also, make sure to get this in your hairline so there's not just an awkward gap between your forehead and your hairline, because trust me, that has happened to me before, and it is not pretty. It is not pretty, folks, okay? Okay! Third thumbs up of this video. Woo! So just keep on shading, keep on blending until you get your desired color. And this does have some shimmer to it, but who cares? Who cares? Then taking this light shade, not the green shade, taking the light kind of blanc white face pale shade and highlighting my brow bone and my inner corner just because I wanted to. And then make up your mind, Christina. Okay, there we go. I'm taking the same coppery shade that we used for our crease, lower lash line, and putting this into the crease. And no, this does not have to be perfect, just doing messily. And then taking the light gray and also putting this into my crease. No, does not have to be perfect. Make it as messy or as perfect as you want. You are the artist. Your face is your canvas. Do what you want. And then taking this purple shade, not the black shade, the purple shade, and putting this on my lid. And this purple wasn't as pigmented as I wanted. I guess all my purples just aren't that pigmented. But just putting this on my lid, and then just taking a little tiny bits and blending this into a crease. So the whole thing comes together, and it's a wonderful masterpiece. Congratulations. This will now be sold on eBay. Just kidding. Then I'm taking some black liquid liner, and yes, we will be doing a wing. I always have to have a wing in my makeup looks. And I'm taking the liner actually halfway on my lid and not doing it as close to the lashes as possible, just doing it messily and doing a more rounded cat eye than I usually do. And remember, does not have to be perfect. And then my favorite part, drawing the cracks. Yes, the cracks. I said it. Let me say it one more time. The cracks. Woo! So basically, you can do it as like hard as you want or as light as you want. I'm just doing a bunch of little cracks because after all, this is a cracked doll and you need some cracks for your doll. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a cracked doll. Time for a drink. Yummy. I'm just drinking water, nothing special. Not a pumpkin spice latte. Darn it. And then, of course, mascara. A cracked doll has to have mascara. No matter what, do not leave without mascara. Okay. So, yeah, just putting that on my lashes. And last, but certainly not least, I'm taking this e.l.f. lip color. And yes, this is black. Don't believe me? Look at it. Swatches. Oh my god. So this is a very, very glossy, not so pigmented black. It does come off a little bit gray. And no, as I said for about the 500th millionth time, this does not have to be perfect. You're the artiste. Let your imagination flow. You can use a purple. You can use a gray. I don't know. Use whatever color you want. So I'm just doing about one layer and I'm cleaning the edges because I just wanted it to be a little more clean. Yeah? Okay. And that is the finished look. Woo! So, this is the complete look. I had so much fun creating this kind of cracked doll. Like, we have kind of a more modern day glam, but a bit of a more smoky eye. And then we just have this pale, harshly gray contoured, black-lipped cracked doll. Eyebrows on fleek. I really had fun filming this video. If you want me to do more Halloween-inspired things like this, make sure to like and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!